We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jean Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Mariners, shortstop, Jean Segura.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball, hopefully, in this game.
Gerard Dyson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at that off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Line towards center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Trey Mancini.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Here's Mark Trumbo now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Dyson to the track, to the wall. Come on! So stepping in, Chris Davis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Martin will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones going back on it at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Runner at third here, nobody out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away. So striding in, Yonder Alonso, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out toward second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Here now is Mike Zunino. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Fouled back. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Jonathan Scope.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Here's Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Throw down to second. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch leaves a slider right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Full count now. 3-2. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. The 3-2 now to Machado. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Tim Beckham is
ball 1, no strikes.
At the plate as he looks at ball.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least. His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Next for the Orioles,
Trey Mancini is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here's a pop-up now. Cano has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Leonis Martin, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Leonis
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. Well, he's clearly in protect mode, 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
This guy's really making a nice adjustment, Matt. Look, that's the same pitch he threw 0-1, and he chased it. And right there, 0-2, he laid off it.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed.
The
4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mancini will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mark Trumbo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
First baseman, number 19, Chris
Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Seager will make the turn for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. For Seager, he's at second with his fourth double here on the season. And that misses 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Jones moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Yonder Alonso as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pickoff move to second. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jonathan Scope. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
The 0-2 once more. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Third baseman, number 13.
Pitch on the way. Manny Machado is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dyson is there now, and he has it. Two gone. Two gone in the inning now, and here's Adam Jones. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gamble on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll digging in to try it again. Yonder Alonso. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Yonder Alonso.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Gamble. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Vidal Nuno is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
To second for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The catcher is
now in the box, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changeup called strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Standing in, Tim Beckham. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Gamble over to his right. Makes the play, one away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castillo.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end. Here's Leonis Martin. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, Leonis
into the windup
Martin.
and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck high fastball. That time. Mitch Haniger will grab a bat.
Hitting for the Mariners, number 17, Mitch Haniger.
Called a strike there, 2-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter,
ready once
2,
again, Gene
shortstop,
Segura. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Gerard Dyson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, and the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Segura runs, and he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Gamble has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Davis.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And he misses 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
I like that he used the curve.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Danny Valencia.
Hitting for Seattle, number 26. Danny
Brad Brock will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Brad.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Yonder Alonso, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Machado settles under it near second, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Jonathan
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
1-2 now.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Machado now on 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. He'll get it into second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham. He hit a sac fly earlier. David Phelps.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 46.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit back. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Beckham rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And a huge insurance run is in to score all the way from first. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he got him out in front that time. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Mark Zipchinski will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gamble going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Mancini is on his way home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
To the right side and through, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's hit in 3 at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. Here it comes on 0-2. That gets down, and the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2.
The second baseman.
In now, Jonathan Schoop. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to return. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Jonathan Ferrar.
Ben Gamble, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 18, Jonathan.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's flared out toward left. Mancini comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High pop-up. Davis is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Gene Segura standing in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The center fielder,
decent
number 1.
lead at second. Here's the pitch. Gerard Dyson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Now both runners on the move. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Hit hard to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Hard liner to center field, and he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wellington Castillo. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 9-2 ball game. Throw won't get him. First offering on its way. Hit hard towards the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the run is in to score from third. Now batting, Mark Trumbo. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Gamble on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Bouncer down the line. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Nelson
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Danny Valencia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, number 22.
Here comes the first pitch. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner goes for third. Pitch is high. The throw. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A man at third with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty.
Will Myers will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Owen Pena comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Pitch is a ball. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
The right fielder, number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ben Gamble is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Theodore Chu enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest.
I hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending.